Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon and I do have a hobby, and my hobby is that I'm a rail enthusiast. Basically, I'm a train spotter and I also enjoy travelling to different places by train. I am not on YouTube to make myself famous. I do these shows for basically fun, and if my journey is going to plan or not, guess we're going to have to watch this show to find out. Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Good morning folks. If you haven't watched part 1 yet and you started to watch part 2, there'll be a link coming up now saying suggestion, here's part 1 of my East Midlands Rover. If you want to click that before and watch that before you start this one, feel free to do now. If you already watched part 1, welcome to part 2. We're at Rugeley Town and we're still doing another East Midlands Rover ticket. Now this will be the last travel blog, documentary, whatever you want to call it, that I'm using the East Midlands Rover, because the third day I'm going to Doncaster for a model railway show with it. That's the reason why I brought the East Midlands Rover, to make the most out of it and to do that. But we're on the same train as we are yesterday, the 0831 to Rugeley Trent Valley. Now the East Midlands Rover ticket is basically a 3 out of 7 days, which you could use unlimited travel at a certain time in the morning till the end of service basically. But for the ticket is actually cost £85.30. If you have a disabled rail card, disabled rail card, any other rail card, it is £56.30, and a 16 to 25 rail card is £54.70. But in a year's time it could actually go up, so then prices are going to be different in a year's time or so. Today's trip is going to take us to Doncaster again. I've got the itinerary on me. It's just a bit easier this time instead of what I did yesterday. But we're going to Rugeley Trent Valley, then we're going the 846 to Tamworth, the 909 to Nottingham. Hopefully that is on time this time instead of half an hour late yesterday. Then we're going to Derby to Sheffield, Sheffield to Doncaster. They'll do Doncaster Peterborough, Peterborough Doncaster, Doncaster Grantham, Grantham Doncaster, Doncaster Peterborough, Peterborough to Oakham. Yeah, we're going to get an East Midlands train from Oakham to Kettering, which takes the Corby branch. Need to clear that. And I'm going to be on a HS2 from Kettering to Derby by Nottingham. And I'm going back to Tamworth, having some dinner at Domino's, and then Tamworth, Rugeley Trent Valley, then back. The same -2 trains that I did yesterday, the 10:15 off Tamworth, and the 10:35 in the evening off Rugeley Trent Valley back here. So like I say, it's another 14-hour trip, and see how well we actually do today on it. Hopefully there's no mishaps at Retford, because I know the wires like to come down at Retford in the area. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. Usually does on the second day. So let's go find out let's go find out how this adventure has in store for us today. Here comes the 0831 now, like yesterday, 153 at the front. Be able to see it because the windows are a bit steamed up, but we are just pulling into Rugeley Trent Valley. If I just right the window a bit. There you go. Here we go again.
Rugby, Milton Keynes Central and London Euston. This train has 4 carriages. Change at Tamworth for services throughout the East Midlands and also for
Welcome aboard this service. London Euston.
When they say that lightning cars strike twice, or is it the other way around? It does really, because we're at Tamworth now and the Nottingham train is late again. Just like the train from Rugeley Trent Valley to London Euston this morning was late again by 4 minutes. But this time though, it's not actually that too bad of a lateness. It just means I might have to leg it Derby a bit. Leg it means as in running. But yeah, it's about 10 minutes late, so it's not too bad. But the cross country I'm going to catch at Derby will be right behind our train. Or I might just see if I can change at Burton-on-Trent for it. As you can see, that's my train there, just left Tamworth on a map. And down below is the train I was supposed to catch at Derby. Decided to change at Burton-on-Trent because right down the bottom, as you could just zoom in, that is my train I was going to catch at Derby, which does stop here.
An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train.
When this Voyager comes in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the back of this train so easy to get me off at Sheffield.
It shouldn't, except when weird. So you can definitely go oh yeah, because we get Ashman. Just tweet the USDG. I missed that.
We're now at Sheffield. And about 6 minutes to make a connection. One of those two trains over there, I think is that place. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if the pacer. Luckily I don't need this one, so all the pacers, the products are there, wait for that. It's also starting to snow in Sheffield. We're just arriving to Peterborough now. I'm actually on 1 Echo 6 Glasgow Central to King's Cross. Did all the back and 91s, I had to find out where to get off, but if I was going to catch my regular train, which was that's early around the sheets, 1825 leads King's Cross. I actually got into Peterborough 12:17, which is the time the next train back to Doncaster would leave. So I made a smart move and got an earlier train down to Peterborough. So by the time I get to Peterborough, I think I gave myself 20 minutes wait here instead of the about 10 minutes like I did.
Thank you.
Actually, that side.
This side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was a bit of drop on that side.
I said I could have made that train and still would have got this train, but that's the train off Leeds. And my train I would catch at Peterborough here is just actually coming in now. So I would be running for this train here at Peterborough if I called out. Right, after waiting outside Doncaster for a few minutes, we're just on the approach into Doncaster. Now, I have noticed my first haul train service, which I'm going to catch to Grantham, is running 10 minutes late roughly, but it doesn't affect me at Grantham. because I gave myself a bit of a layover in Grantham, like 20 minutes or so. I actually put this at this side. So the plan is to get off, still misleading. But I'll wait for my full train. And it started to snow.
Passengers are reminded to keep personal belongings with them at all times. Any unattended items.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the benefit of passengers joining this service at Doncaster, this is the slightly late running 1326 First Hull train service to London King's Cross. Call in at Retford and Grantham due to arrive and terminate to London King's Cross at 15:15. Can I please apologise to passengers, we are running approximately 10 minutes behind schedule. This was due to earlier signalling difficulties.
Just now leaving Retford station. between Doncaster and Peterborough, there's actually only 3 stations in between them. Yeah, there's Retford, Newark Northgate and Grantham.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For the benefit of passengers joining this service at Retford, this is the late running 1339 first hull train service to London King's Cross. Calling at Grantham due to arrive and terminated to London King's Cross at 15:50. Can I please apologise to passengers for the late running of this service today? This has unfortunately been due to earlier signalling difficulties.
We just sped through Newark Northgate. And on the approach to Grantham, this will be our only Grantham stop of the day. That is to get off the train, fill this lever, then go over the footbridge to get our train that goes to York, back to Doncaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now ramming into Grantham. Please change over Boston Sleepers Gate next. For Nottingham and Derby, Grantham is the next
He looks a bit out of place at Doncaster. What unit number is it? It's 830. Anyway, this is our last visit to Doncaster. We're going to Peterborough now, then we're going to...
The next train at platform 1511, main train service went to Wakeland, Corby, York, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Morecambe, Almond and everything.
We're now at Peterborough station. We are going to leave the East Coast Main Line now. We're going to travel on the cross-country service at 16:52. Fortunately, I did give myself about a good 40-50 minutes here. to Oakham. Then there's a 10-minute change at Oakham for the East Midlands Trains that goes by Corby to Kettering and on to St Pancras. After that, then I'm going to be on the Midland Main Line going up to Derby from Kettering. We're the train I'm actually on is going to go into Nottingham, but then it's going to reverse itself back out 20 minutes later. And then after that, it's home time. I was hoping to get it yesterday on my train to Newark. And I
Next stop is Oakham.
Oakham Railway Station opened by the Midland Railway on the 1st of May 1848. The building was designed by the company architect Mr Wood of London and is a Grade 2 listed building. The station is situated on the Leicester to Peterborough line, with cross-country trains serving the station with their Birmingham New Street to Stansted Airport services, even though that one train does start at Gloucester in the morning. There is an odd Birmingham New Street to Cambridge services during peak times. East Midlands Trains also serve here with a handful of trains to and from London St Pancras International, the Derby to London St Pancras International and Melton Mowbray to London St Pancras International. There is also a Corby to Derby service which stops here as well. The line splits off east of Oakham Station for Corby and Kettering. 2 trains a day which start at Nottingham and heads to Norwich, and the evening train starts at Spalding which goes to Nottingham. This line is also used for freight trains. Here comes our East Midlands train class 222 Meridian. This is going to take us by Corby to Kettering. There's only a few trains use that line a day. I shall clear it before the engineering work starts. It's so much better than the Voyagers. We're now at Corby station. Trains will leave till 17:51. It got here mega early at 17:44. Well, that is right. So here's a quick look at Corby station. And now I'm going to jump back on the train to Kettering. We're also planning, I might be changing the plan a little, because this actually gets into Kettering at 6 o'clock. I got myself 40 minutes at Kettering. So I might be going to Long Eaton from Kettering, then to Nottingham that way to get the HST I was planning to at Kettering and Nottingham. One thing, a 10-car class 22225 is coming together, a car fit at Kettering. At least 2 off the platform. Now, one of these trains is in Sheffield and Corby. Now, one of these goes to Sheffield and the other goes to Corby. I found Sheffield. So I'm guessing then, I'm leaving Kettering half an hour early than planned. That second train, that says Derby, that would have been the HST I would have caught out at Kettering. So now I'm going to Long Eaton from Kettering.
Ladies and gentlemen, passengers join us at Leicester. Next station call on this service will be Loughborough.
We're now at Long Eaton station. We're here to change trains. We're going to get the cross country to Nottingham from here, which is due at 1917. Then at Nottingham, I've got a bit of time to kill, but then we're going to get that HST I was planning to get at Kettering and Nottingham. It sits at Nottingham for a bit because the driver has to have change cabs. Comes in one way, goes out the same way. It's got like a good 20-minute wait there at Nottingham. So I actually kind of messed up with the Kettering part, because I thought I was going to get into Kettering at 18:23 when I wrote my notes. Turns out I got there at 6 o'clock. So I got the Corby and Sheffield train to here, and now I'm going to change here to get an extra ride to Nottingham. Long Eaton Station was originally named Sawley Junction. The station opened by the Midlands Counties Railway in 1839. In 1932, the London, Midland and Scottish Railway renamed the station Sawley Junction for Long Eaton, and in 1968 the station was renamed Long Eaton. Cross-country trains stop here with Nottingham to Birmingham Street or Cardiff Central services. East Midlands Trains also stop here with a Nottingham to Derby service during peak mornings and late evenings. Matlock to Nottingham, with some go to Newark Castle. Sheffield to London St Pancras services also stop here on hourly working. The station also sees one train a day in each direction, and northern service between Sheffield and Nottingham, but sadly doesn't stop at this station. On Sundays, London trains stop here hourly with Sheffield to London St Pancras International. Matlock to Nottingham service is every 2 hours, and there's also a Derby to Nottingham shuttle as well. started out East Midlands Trains class 43s, 43044 and 43043. Will take you to Derby. This is what I would have called to Kettering. So we'll do Kettering right through to Derby by Nottingham. Till 28.5. And close the door behind me. Done. now at Tamworth station, and I'm just going across the road actually. As you can see over there, I'm going to get Domino's before my train comes. I've got literally a good 40 minutes. I'm now at Rugeley Trent Valley. I'm my last train of the evening, headed back to Rugeley Town. This is the only part of the journey where the East Midlands Rover does not beat valid. But it's only Stafford and Stoke to down the West Coast Main Line and the Trent Valley line. It's alright. Has been a really good day. Everything went well. A few trains were late, but not a problem. I would have had the worry if I got the 11:19 out of Doncaster to Peterborough. I would have had to run for the train on the other side, but other than that, everything went to plan. And then I did a bit more by going to Doncaster from Kettering and getting along in that one. Excuse me, Kettering to Nottingham. So this is the end of the East Midlands Rover ticket. I do have one more day left, but it's not going to be a documentary, it's just going to be a straight shit. It's just going to be a straight trip to
22:35 West Midland Railway service for Rugeley Town, Hainsford, Cannon, Clandywood, Broxwich North, Broxwich, Walsall, Tunbridge Parkway, Birmingham East.
Yeah, it's just going to be a straight trip to Doncaster for another hour show and come back with that ticket. So there's no going to be no show for that. It would take ages just to sort the model rally stuff out, so that's why I don't bother with them anymore. But for the past 2 days apparently I've travelled on 32 journeys, 17 hours and 8 minutes of total travel. That's not including the wait at the stations. Total today was 1 hour 16 minutes, and the distance I went 10,013 miles and 15 chains. So I've only done 1,000 miles. No, I have done 1,000 miles. Just 13 miles over 1,000. Anyway, is the East Midlands Road 3 hours 7 days worth it? It is if you pick the right places. But you can go all over the place with that, like we've done with the past 2 shows. So I'm going to end it now. You can subscribe to me at Simon Trains LJs on Facebook, Twitter at Simon Trains, Instagram at Simon Trains. Thanks for watching. That's if you still are. I'm about to head off to Rugeley Town and end this show. I'll see you on the next show when I might do one for the Great Western Rover. But I do have a trip on the Great Western Main Line coming up, so I might do one for that. Just similar to what I've done today, but except it's from London Paddington to Reading and the branches. It's called the Thames Valley Rover, something like that. Anyway, I might do that. If not, might be something else. So hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will bid you farewell. Going to film this out, then I'm off.